Championship Saturday rolls on here in Wisconsin's capital city. The sunshine is out. We are set for the Division II state final with top-seeded Mosinee and the number 3 seed Waupin. Hello and welcome to the broadcast alongside Bill Brophy. I'm Shane Sparks. These two teams in their semifinals, they won by 1 run, albeit in very different ways.
Well, for sure. Mosinee trailed 5-2 early. They scored 7 runs late, took a lead in the 9th inning, saw it disappear, and then won with the walk-off by Maggie Wohler in the bottom of the 7th. They collected 17 hits yesterday, and they can mash. They hit 380 as a team with 20 home runs, led by Tanner Churchley, a .572 hitter who's got 4 home runs herself, including inside the Parker yesterday. They'll go against Addison Brown, who threw a 5-hitter yesterday for Waupin, who escaped with a 2-1 win in the semis and sets up quite a contest and quite a good game.
Should be a lot of fun. We'll be back with the first pitch that is coming up next. Now a message from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIAA network station. The keys to the game are brought to you by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs. Bill, what do you have?
Well, we alluded to it in the open, but Mosinee hits a lot of home runs. They've got 20 as a team, including 4 by Taylor Churchley, who hit 1 yesterday, but she isn't alone. Maggie Wohler's also hit 8 home runs, and as a team, they collectively hit 379, so they can swing the bats. Meanwhile, Addison Braun's been the ace of this staff for Waupin. She's 15-1 in the year with 7 shutouts. She threw a 5-hitter yesterday.
Here are your starting lineups brought to you by Rural Mutual Insurance Company. Premiums paid here, stay here to keep Wisconsin strong. The Warriors come in, champions of the East Central Conference, 19-4, leading things off. Ava Vandezan, 2 hits yesterday. And in that number 6 spot, the shortstop, Kylie Plime, she also had a hit in that win yesterday in the state semi.
And oh, by the way, Callie Westfall, the number 2 hitter, has a .612 average with 2 homers, 31 RBIs.
Players being introduced. Sun is out, 67 degrees. Not much of a wind. It's been very windy these past couple of days.
Well, we're starting in a lot later than your TV listings say because we had an hour and 17-minute rain delay in the preceding game, but the skies have cleared. Still cool, temperature in the low 60s, but it's a very pleasant evening and here at Goodman Diamond, and we expect clear sailing weather-wise for the remaining 2 games.
In that previous game, Prescott winning its first state title in school history, defeating Laconia. A rain delay of an hour and 17 minutes. But as we said, the sun is out and should be a good late afternoon of weather here in this Division II final. Of course, yet to come tonight. It is Kenosha, Bradford, and Milton in that Division I final. What a couple of days it's been, Bill. Some ups and downs. It's been a lot of exciting softball to see.
Well, it always is up here, never disappoints. We've had a couple first-time winners today. Prescott and Fall Creek winning their first ever state titles. Fall Creek's in Division IV. Prescott, as Shane just told you, won 3-1 in Division III. And Pacelli, an old-timer, beat another old-timer in Oakfield 4-3 to win the Division V crown. So we've had some exciting ball, a little rain, and now we expect a couple good matchups here in the bigger schools.
There you get a look at Ava Bussey. She was the winning pitcher in that win yesterday, 10-9, an exciting game in their win against Lake Mills. Ava Bussey gets the call today against this Waupin lineup. Ava Vandezan, Kaylee Westfall, and Lexi Garrettson. It's a bat here in the first inning for Waupin. The Warriors in search of their first state title. Mosinee in search of title number 2 in school history. Vandezan, the sophomore right fielder, steps in. And the first pitch in this Division II final is tapped foul. No balls and a strike.
Vandezan got scuffed around a little yesterday, even though her teammates picked her up and they came back to win the slugfest. But Ava gave up 14 hits in 7 innings of work.
Bussey is set. The 0-1 pitch. This one is popped up, giving chases to first baseman Tristan Wickland, and that will bounce on the Waupin dugout. Now to play. No balls and 2 strikes.
Mosinee's got to clean up their defense as well. They made 5 errors yesterday, but again, found a way to win 10-9. An exciting, to be sure, it's an exciting game.
Van de Zandt, first team all-conference for softball. The 0-2 pitch. She got a piece, and she'll remain alive. Plays for Redbirds travel softball. Enjoys hunting and snowboarding. And likes sushi. Nothing better than some sushi after a state title, bro.
I've never experienced that. I'll take your word for it.
The 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on the inside corner. Van de Zandt goes down looking for the first out in this first inning. Good start for Bussey and the Indians.
Well, again, we told you about Bussey's day yesterday. There's what she's done on the year. Can't beat unbeaten. And yesterday was an anomaly, as you can tell, because that ERA speaks for itself. 1.16 in the course of the year. It ballooned yesterday. That was before her outing in the semifinals, because she gave up 9 runs in 7 innings of work yesterday.
Outstanding catcher Kaylee Westfall steps in. No balls and 1 strike on the junior. She is fantastic at the plate and behind the plate. As that one skips into the glove of Alana Benbenek. Count even at 1-1.
You mentioned her 6.12 average. She leads the team in doubles with 10 and triples with 4. Hit a couple home runs and is a team leader in RBIs with 31.
Sends a fly ball to right field. Maggie Waller is there. Had her played perfectly, 2 up and 2 down. Got those sunglasses on.
First time anybody's been able to say that today. It had trouble with the sun. It made its first appearance about 20 minutes ago.
Lexi Gerritsen, the first baseman, made a phenomenal defensive play. It was a big play in that win in the semifinals. She's a senior, was 0 for 3 in that game yesterday. 124 valedictorian.
Yeah, I was going to say, with all her sparkling numbers on the softball diamond, she's a class valedictorian.
One ball and 1 strike on Gerritsen. Bussey looking for a 1-2-3 inning here in the first.
Pretty good volleyball player, too. She plans to play volleyball at University of Minnesota Crookston.
Takes that one a little bit high. 2 balls and 1 strike.
They're getting ready for some long winters up there. It is about as far north as you can go in Minnesota and Crookston.
Bussey is set. She rocks and fires a 2-1 pitch. This one tapped to the right side. Tristan Wickland will take it herself. 1-2-3. Now a message from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIAA network station. Mosinee on the bat for the first time. Talon Jersley to lead things off, a shortstop. The top third of this Mosinee lineup yesterday, 9 for 14. They scored 4 runs and they knocked in 3. Jersley, the igniter atop this Indians lineup. Set to get the first pitch from Addie Brown. There's a rocket off the glove of the second baseman, Carly White, into right field. And Jersley has our first base runner of the ball game. Starting lineups are brought to you by Rural Mutual Insurance Company. Premiums paid here, stay here to keep Wisconsin strong. And we talked about it in the open, Bill. This Mosinee team, they can rake at the plate.
379 collectively. You see it. Jersley drove in 3 runs yesterday. You saw her hit a well-hit ball that they ruled a tough error on the second baseman. But Gonzalez had a big day with 4-inch yesterday. Then Bennick had a pair. Waller had the game's winning sacrifice fly in the 7th inning. There goes Jersley.
Not wasting any time, Jersley with plenty of speed. She's going to round third. She is headed for home. The throw to the plate is not in time. Jersley scores standing up, and it's 1-0 Indians.
Well, you can see how intimidating and they are and how exciting a player she is. Jersley gets on, steals the base. The throw goes into center. For most players, that means they're thinking about third base, but Jersley never stops here. She's thinking going home all the way. She was in the state track meet a week ago. She scores the first run for Mosinee today. My goodness.
Yesterday, she had an inside the park home run. She just flew around the base paths. This one is fouled back off the nets.
Jersley now 30 of 32 in stolen bases this year. And at the plate, she hits .562 with 29 RBIs.
Amber Gonzalez, a lot of speed as well in the 2-hole.
By the way, Taylor Jersley is just a sophomore.
Jersley Co-Great Northern Conference Player of the Year, shared that honor with Lakeland's Sailor Timmerman. 2 balls and 1 strike on Gonzalez. What a day she had yesterday. 4 for 5. Scored 2 runs. The 2-1 pitch. Again to the second baseman. This time White with a nice backhand. Good play there by White at second base. 1 out.
The ball's got her dialed in early. That was a tough error in the ball that Jersley hit. That ball was struck, and White couldn't handle it. But she makes a nice backhanded play there to get the first out of the inning.
Check out that right-handed batting glove. Couple fingers cut out. This is Alana Benbenek, the catcher. She was 2 for 4 yesterday, second team all-conference. And she takes ball 1. 1-0 Mosinee, the number 1 seed. A school record 29 victories, just 1 loss. That was to Aquinas, 4-2. Braun is set to the plate with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Benbenek's a 323 hitter. 7 doubles among her 31 hits, has knocked in 19.
Braun, a quick look at the wristband. Checks the target to the plate. Misses the outside corner, a little bit wide. She's behind 2-1. Nobody on, 1 out. There's a changeup. That gets the outside corner for a strike. Good framing there by the catcher, Kaylee Westfall.
Bussey will take it. Or Braun, excuse me.
Foul straight back. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Home plate umpire is Trevor Nichols from Platteville. Zach Campbell, first base umpire from River Falls, and Kendra Wittes, third base umpire from Hudson. 2-2 pitch, smacked on the ground to the shortstop, Kylie Plime. Throw across the diamond, and she gets the out. So good start here for Addie Braun.
Braun's a certified official in volleyball. Also wants to be a basketball referee in the WIAA. They can use all of those. In all conference the past 2 years. Her favorite softball memory is beating 2-time defending champ Freedom to get the state. And there you can see what she's done this year.
Here's Maggie Waller, the junior right fielder. She was 0 for 4 yesterday. And she takes that one, ball outside. Waller, first team all-conference. She was 0 for 4, as I mentioned, but she did drive in a pair of runs yesterday in that 10-9 win over Lake Mills. Mosinee trailed 4-0 after 1. There's a solid single to left field. A 2-out single for Maggie Waller, her first base hit of the tournament.
Braun with the game-winning sacrifice fly in the 7th yesterday. Nice stroke here, barrels this one out in the left field.
Good swing, rotates her hips.
Waller's a good hitter. Got 10 doubles, a triple, team high 8 home runs and 46 RBIs. So she might have worn the collar yesterday, but she's among the leading hitters for the Mosinee club this year.
Here is Addie Hendrick. She's a freshman. Not afraid of the spotlight, 2 for 3 yesterday, and she hacks the first pitch foul and out of play. First team all-conference, second baseman, Addie Hendrick in the 5 spot.
She's a 489 hitter as a freshman. 11 doubles, 3 triples, 4 home runs.
She takes an 0-1 pitch and serves that one foul off the net right side. And the freshman in the hole, no balls and 2 strikes. Tristan Winkland would bat next if Mosinee can continue the rally here in the first. Already plating 1. The speed of Talon Jersley. Speed never slumps. Braun looking for the strikeout. The 0-2 pitch. Fly ball to right. Van de Zand makes the catch, and that retires the side. Mosinee scores 1 in the first. They lead at 1-0. Now a message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station.
The 2024 WIAA Softball Championships are brought to you by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.
Ava Bussey put the Warriors down in order in the first. She'll get the middle third. Roz Rivera, Andy Braun, and Kylie Plum. Roz Rivera, the DP senior, batting on her 18th birthday. That fastball is right down Broadway for a get-ahead strike. Rivera attending UW-Stevens Point for elementary education.
Probably our last competitive softball game.
Her favorite hobby is puzzles. I could see you putting together like a 10,000-piece puzzle, bro.
Well, you don't know me well, Shane.
1-1 pitch, right back to Bussey. Nice play as she fields her position, and she begins the ball game by setting down the first 4 Warriors. So important to keep that leadoff hitter off the base paths.
No question about it. And again, Bussey was not treated well yesterday, but has rebounded very nicely, and as you say, retired the first 4.
Here's Addie Braun looking to help her own cause. She shoots this one up the middle. Diving attempt there from Hendrick, but it's in the center field, and the Warriors have their first base runner and their first base hits.
Braun goes after the first pitch, shoots that up the middle.
That one right at the knees.
We'll get a courtesy runner for the pitcher.
Courtesy runner for Waupin at first base for the pitcher.
That's Hannah
Beatty, number 14. Hannah Beatty, 4-sport athlete, softball, volleyball, figure skating, and wrestling. She's in band and choir, wants to be a vet, so she is busy. So she's at first base. Beatty, a sophomore.
A wrestler who figure skates.
Interesting combination.
It is.
You don't read that every broadcast.
Beatty 8 of 9 on stolen base attempts this year.
That one fouled back off the bat of the shortstop, Kylie Plum. Senior was 1 for 3 in yesterday's semifinal win.
Josh Navis is the coach. He likes his team to run. They've stolen 104 bags in 20 games.
Umpire took that one off the right shoulder. Again, that is Trevor Nichols from Platteville. The 0-1 pitch, good pitch. No balls and 2 strikes as Bussey took a little bit off of that one. Josh Navis graduated from Waupin in 1989, spent nearly 3 decades in corrections. Waupin looking for its first ever softball state title. Bussey's 0-2 pitch. Good job there from Ben Bennett coming out of her crouch. Quick throw it out to first base. But Beatty is back in safely. Goodman Diamond here in Madison. 48th annual WIAA State Softball Championship. The 1-2 offering. Up and away, and we're even at 2-2. Mosinee striking first, plating 1 in the first inning. Back to the nets. Another 2-strike pitch upcoming.
Kylie, a .381 hitter.
Two pitch, ground ball. Jerschley's able to knock it down to keep it on the infield, but that'll be an infield single. So back-to-back base knocks by Braun and Plum. And Waupin with a runner in scoring position. The Warriors in business here in the second.
Plum hits the hole between short and third. And again, by keeping it on the infield, it meant that the courtesy runner wasn't going to go beyond second. But back-to-back hits. Waupin's got something going here in the second.
Ryan Babish, the third baseman, now batting. Now we got a rundown with Beatty between second and third. The tag is applied, and that's a big out.
Big play by Bembenek, the catcher. She saw the courtesy runner dancing off second base, and here comes the back pick. Jerschley's there. Excuse me, the second baseman's there, and Henrich runs her down in the pickle, but that's a base running error. And all of a sudden, a potential big inning doesn't look so big right now.
Exactly. You go from first and second, 1 out, to a runner on first and 2 outs.
Good play by Benbenek, though, to read that. And usually Henrich had slid behind the base runner.
You brought that up before, Bill, as far as Mosinee, the 5 errors yesterday, but so far they've been really good defensively. On the flip side, Waupin with just the 1 error in that win against Lake Mills already with a pair of errors on the scoreboard. So just never know with these games how things are going to play out. It's 1 ball and 1 strike on Babish. Make it 2-1 as that one is wide of the plates.
Well, every day is a new chapter, but generally in the state tournament finals, the team that plays the best defense is going to win. It's tough to win like Mosinee did yesterday, overcoming 5 errors.
There's a big rip from Babish, but the third baseman comes up empty. 2-2. Yesterday, Babish was the flex player, so today in the batting order, batting for the first time in this tournament, she awaits at 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good defense by Menominee, or by Mosinee rather. Now a local break from your local station. This is your WIAA network station.
With no errors and 1 left on base.
It's turned into a pretty nice Saturday afternoon for this Division II state championship game. Mosinee leading it 1-0 as the Indians bat here in the 2nd inning. There's a strike to Tristan Wickland. Wickland 1 for 4 yesterday, the senior first baseman. Honorable mention in the conference.
Tristan's already won 2 state titles in hockey. Played for the Central Wisconsin Storm. Won the title in March in nearby Middleton. She also was on the 22 team that was a state champ.
Her sister Paige played on Mosinee's 2018 state runner-up softball team. Mosinee winning the state title in 2014. Braun to Wickland. The 1-2 pitch. Takes a shot at the outside corner. A little bit outside to even the counts. Addie Braun yesterday, 7 innings, 1 earned, 9 strikeouts to 2 walks in that semifinal victory. There is a lazy fly ball down the third base line. That one finds its way to the ground for a foul.
That was Braun's 14th complete game in 19 starts. Also thrown 7 shutouts this season. Nice shades.
Braun looking for her first strikeout in this ball game. She fires a 2-2 pitch. Foul back again. Cody Britsky, the head coach for Mosinee, in his first year as head coach. He had coached JV baseball for 9 years. What a job he has done. You don't see that happen very often. First year head coach brings a team down to Madison. Again at 2-2. Chopped up along first this time.
Wickland hanging tough. Third baseman guards the line against Wickland. They expect her to hit it that way. Big hole between third and short.
Braun rocks back. The 2-2 pitch comes inside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Really competitive at bat here for Wickland to lead off this Mosinee 2nd inning. Wickland, Straits, and Simonis scheduled hitters for Mosinee. Wickland will step out. The payoff pitch. High chopper to Lexi Gerritsen at first base. She'll take it herself. You see the pink ribbons that the Waupin players are wearing. Back in May, they had a strikeout cancer game in honor of 2 staff members at Waupin who were diagnosed with breast cancer. They raised some money, wore pink shirts, and wore these bows. And they've continued to wear the bows. And just really being advocates for the community. The community has been so supportive to this team. They want to show their support back to the community. And unfortunately, cancer in some way, shape, or form touches most of us and just brings good attention and really cool gesture.
Can't help but see the pink ribbons. I think the coach is wearing one too, isn't he?
I got an email this morning from Olivia Lease on the Waupin team, and she said, we're more than a softball team, and this helps demonstrate this. Fly ball at the right field. Van de Zand gets on her horse, chases that one down. 2 up and 2 down.
In right field, it's going to be more challenging the longer this game goes as the sun sets behind the stands. You can see the shadows coming out on the field.
Nobody on, 2 outs for Brooklyn Simonis, the sophomore DP. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Waupin knocking off the 2-time reigning state champion of Freedom Irish in the sectional final to cement their spot in this 2024 state tournament. The 0-1 pitch, again, a swing and a miss. No balls and 2 strikes.
Freedom won their second straight crown a year ago with an 8-0 victory over New London.
Strike 3 looking. 3 up and 3 down for Braun and the Warriors. At the end of an inning and a half, 1-0 Mosinee. Now a message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station.
The 2024 WIAA Softball Championships are brought to you by Rural Mutual Insurance Company. Premiums paid here, stay here to keep Wisconsin strong. A proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award for over 50 years.
Picnic Points, Lake Mendota here in Madison. Olivia Lease to lead things off in this Warrior 3rd inning. Waupin trailing at 1-0. This one is popped up. Who wants it? It's going to be the first baseman at Tristan Wicklund calling off her teammate. She had the good angle, good communication, and the good defense continues early in this ball game for the Indians.
Yeah, so far, Bussey has limited everything to soft contact. And she benefited from the pickoff play, which diffused the lone rally thus far.
Here is Rowan Harder, the number 9 hitter, the junior center fielder. 0 for 3 in yesterday's game. First pitch sends one out to center field. Amber Gonzalez is there. And just like that, 2 down here in the 3rd.
Not sure it's by design, but both the numbers 8 and 9 hitters in the lineup ambushing in first pitch. 2 quick outs.
Ava Van de Zand's made a couple of nice plays, battling the sun in right field. 0 for 1. She began the game with the strikeouts. That one off the glove of Bussey, fielded by the shortstop, Jerschley. It's an overthrow, and Van de Zand will slide into second base safely. And that'll be the first base runner of the inning for the Warriors.
She actually has to hurry her throw. She had more time than she knew, though, as the ball deflects to the shortstop. But an errant throw.
Catcher, Kaylee Westfall.
And Waupin's got a runner at second in scoring position with 2 out. Now Westfall, their best hitter average-wise, who's yet to get a hit in the tournament.
Takes that one high for a ball.
Westfall, the leader in RBIs with 31.
Van de Zand out at second base. The tying run. 1-0 pitch. There's a good pitch down to second base.
And Bennett, again, letting the runner at second know she's there. Last time she picked off the courtesy runner Van de Zandt wasn't going to make that mistake.
There's a smash to short. Jersley once again. And they make the play. Warriors kept off the board here in the third. 1-0 Mosinee. Now a message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station. State capital here in the Badger States. We make our way to the bottom of the third in this Division II state championship game. Emily Verhazel, the third baseman, to lead things off against Addie Braun, and Braun comes inside. A little bit low as well for ball one. Verhazel's 0 for 4 yesterday, the sophomore honorable mention in the Great Northern Conference. Mosinee leading it 1-0. The 1-0 pitch, that one high. And Braun behind 2 balls and no strikes. Verhazel, one of 4 sophomores in the starting 10 for the Indians. They also have 4 seniors, 1 freshman, 1 junior. The 2-0 pitch, that one right at the knees, a strike, 2-1. Two balls, or 3 balls rather. Mosinee, third appearance here at the state tournaments. Won the title in 2014 by beating New London. They were runner-up in 2018. Fell to Whitnall. The 3-1 pitch, as that one skips into the glove of Westfall. It's a leadoff walk for the number 9 hitter, Emily Verhazel. And it's back to the top of the order. And Talon Jersley, last time up, of course, reached on an error and came all the way around to score on a throwing error as she was stealing second base. She's got some speed. She's the catalyst, the igniter. Atop this order, you want to keep her off the base paths.
She's got more than speed. She's got bat speed as well. Her dad, Jeremy, coached UW Stevens Point for a couple years in baseball. Her name's synonymous with baseball excellence in northern part of the state.
1 ball and 1 strike. Jersley, the Great Northern Conference Player of the Year. You mentioned it before, Bill. She is just a sophomore. Super talented. Runner on first, no out. She taps this one to third. Babish fields, and they get Jersley at first base. Down to second base in the scoring position goes Verhazel.
Third baseman wanted to get 1, and she decided to go to first conventionally. Hit the speedy Jersley.
Here's some more speed in the name of Amber Gonzalez. Gonzalez grounded to second her first time up. She's 0 for 1. Senior center fielder sends that one off the net, strike 1. Milton and Kenosha Bradford to follow in the Division I state championship game. Of course, Milton knocking off the 3-time reigning champion Kaukauna Ghosts and snapping their 108-game winning streak. What a run for Kaukauna. But Milton, the better team last night. The 0-1 pitch. Diving stop there from Carly White. She flips it to first. What a play from White at second base. That saved a run, Bill.
No question about it. She extends herself, clubs the ball, makes the play. And give Garrettson credit as well for making a nice play. Being aware that Verhazel at third made a wide turn and was thinking about going home. It's a nice play overall. There's the dive, then the little flip. But Garrettson has awareness enough to check the runner at third and keep her from scoring. Real nice play by second baseman.
That's a great play from White. You have Verhazel now at third base for Alana Bembenek. Nice job there from Westfall behind the plate. She is fantastic as a backstop. Not much gets past her. She's got a really good throwing arm.
She made a key block there to save a run.
2 balls and no strikes on the Indians catcher. Braun and Waupin trying to keep this a 1-0 game. Braun behind. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a shot at the outside corner, and she nips the black. And there's a strike, 2-1.
Mosinee coach Cody Britsky.
The 2-1 pitch in the air. The shortstop, Kylie Plime, is there. And Verhasselt is stranded at third. 1-0 Mosinee. Now a message from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIAA Network station. Championship Saturday here at Goodman Diamond in Madison. Already 3 champions have been crowned. Pacelli in Division 5. It was Fall Creek in Division 4 and Prescott in Division 3. This is our Division 2 championship game. Waupin and Mosinee, the Indians, out in front of the Warriors 1-0. Lexi Gerritsen to lead things off for Waupin. And she takes strike 1 from Ava Bussey, who threw 7 pitches in that 3rd inning. Now 34 pitches in the ball game, at 23 strikes to just 11 balls. Working ahead of the count. This one makes its way into the Waupin fan section. Good crowd here today with Mosinee and Waupin. Of course, it helps with the sunshine.
Turned into a lovely late afternoon. And again, the forecast is good for tonight.
The 0-2 pitch is fouled back. Gerritsen 0 for 1. She grounded to Wickman, the first baseman, back in the 1st inning. Made some really good plays at first base. Trying to get on base for the Warriors. She awaits the 0-2 pitch. Good eye, ball 1 off the plate.
Bussey's allowed but 2 hits in the first 3 innings. He struck out a pair, hadn't walked anybody.
Strike 3 call.
Advantage of a very kind call for the plate umpire.
Designated player, Rosalind Rivera.
Well, you be the judge, but I don't think she could hit that with a broom.
One opinion matters as Bussey erases Gerritsen. It's going to be a real long day for Waupin if they get that call. There's a strike as Bussey pops the leather of Ben Bennick behind the plate. Her battery made. Here's the birthday girl, Roz Rivera, batting. She's 0 for 1. Rounded back to Bussey in the 2nd. Bussey working quickly. This one up the middle into center field. Happy birthday, Roz Rivera. Now 1 for 2 on her 18th birthday.
Rivera's a happy birthday girl.
1 out single to center for Rivera. Brings up Addie Braun, who singled back in the 2nd. The sophomore.
I think we're going to get a courtesy
1
runner
for 1.
for Rivera. We are.
Believe that is Carly White.
Coming in to run at first base for the designated player, Rosalind Rivera, running at first base for Waupin, Carly White.
That is Carly White, number
running at first base
28.
for Waupin.
Got that.
Now batting, pitcher, Addison Braun.
Interesting fact about Addie Braun. She has a collection of over 100 rubber ducks. You a rubber duck guy, Bill?
You know, in the tub once in a while, I guess, but I don't think I've ever needed 100.
The stuff you learn, it's fun. Appreciate the coaches giving us this information. The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out to right. Waller unable to make the play. It gets over her head. White being waved around third base. She is going to score standing up. It's 1-1. And Addie Braun now 2 for 2 as she stands at third base. That's a triple.
I think Waller lost this one in the sun. She certainly misjudged it. You'll see as Braun goes the other way, that Waller will look up into the sun, and then the ball goes overhead. She never picked it up again, or by the time she did, she knew she was in trouble. It turned the wrong way. But I think she initially had trouble spotting the ball up in the sun. Braun with an RBI and gets the courtesy runner again after the game is tied.
Number 14, Hannah Beatty.
Beatty is once again the courtesy runner. And now the infield comes in with the go-ahead run at third and one out here in the fourth inning.
Kylie Pline was 1 for 3 yesterday, 1 for 1 today. Takes a big half, but nobody home. Strike one. Bussey ahead of the counts. 1-1 ball game. Waupin has out-hit Mosinee 5-1. The Warriors looking for their first lead. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Attempted bunt. In the air, fouled straight back off that netting. Now it's 0-2. Bussey today with 3 strikeouts. Great atmosphere here at Goodman Diamond in Madison. Big pitch upcoming. The 0-2. This one is smacked into left field, and on a line drive catch, Adeline Straits makes the play. And coming down from third base to score is Beatty, and the Warriors lead it 2-1.
One barreled that one up. Well hit. And the runner scores easily. Let's see if she soundly hits that one out the left, and that enables Beatty to score without a throw. And just like that, Waupin takes the lead.
Kylie Pline, productive out, puts the ball in play, does her job with the sack bunts. Here's a bunt. It's going to be foul off the bat of Ryan Babish, the third baseman. Sophomore struck out back in the second. Waupin with 2 in the fourth to take the 2-1 lead. Bussey gets the target, comes high and tight.
Remember, Hassel was charging in there. She ended up about 30 feet away from the hitter by the time this pitch buzzed the tower.
One ball and 1 strike on Babish. Plays volleyball and basketball, also club volleyball. She's in a hole here, 1 and 2. Nice stop there by Bembenek. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That ends the inning. But the Warriors play 2. Waupin leads it 2-1 as we head to the bottom of the fourth. Now a message from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIAA network station. Shane Sparks, Bill Brophy back here at Goodman Diamond in Madison. Our Division II state championship game. 2-1 Waupin. Addie Braun pitching for the first time in this ball game with the lead as the Warriors played it 2 in the top half of this frame. 4, 5, and 6, the middle third. Here is Maggie Waller. Waller singled to right her first time up, getting her first base hits in this state tournament. Her father, Ryan, was a first-team All-State tackle for Mosinee's football team back in 1994. Now she's getting her opportunity to play at the state tournament. Sends that one foul. And the junior right fielder behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Waller, Henrik, and Wickland to face Addie Braun. Braun was sensational yesterday and pitching well here in this Division II state final, trying to help lead the Warriors to their first state title in school history. The 0-2 pitch. Ground ball fielded by Carly White. 1 out.
Gordon did a good job staying back in the off-speed delivery, but hit it right at White, who's now had 3 successful chances after a real tough error to open the game.
Addie Hendrick flew to Van de Zand in right, her first time up. And the freshman cracks this one back out to Van de Zand again, and Van de Zand makes a nice catch.
Real nice catch again. Battle in the sun. And stayed with it and retires Henrich for the second out of the inning.
Made a couple of really nice plays there in right field. This one up into that sun. Gets the job done. There it is. Makes it stick in that glove. And now Braun looking for her second 1-2-3 inning of the ball game. Tristan Wickland, the first baseman, stands in her way. And the senior first baseman takes that one outside. Wickland grounded to Gerritsen at first base back in the second. Wickland, honorable mention. Great Northern Conference.
These teams met last year in the New London tournament, and Mosinee won 10-8 in a 5-inning rain-shortened game. So they're familiar with one another.
Mosinee beating Rice Lake in the sectional final 1-0. Their first sectional final win over Rice Lake in 6 sectional meetings. They were 0 for 5. They get over the hump in 2024. There's a swing and a miss to even the count 2-2. Braun ready to work. Coming to the plate with a 2-2 pitch. Misses ball 3. Braun has just 1 walk in this ball game and 1 strikeout. Her defense has been making some nice plays behind her. She sets off for the 3-2. Ball 4 as Braun issues the 2-out walk to Wickland. And with that walk, Addie Straits, the left fielder, gets an opportunity here in the 4th inning. The senior flew to Van de Zand in right back in the 2nd. So Van de Zand once again. She's going back, and she makes the catch once again. She has been busy in right field. It's 2-1 Waupin after 4. Now a message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station.
The 2024 WIAA Softball Championships are brought to you by the Wisconsin Education Association Council. WIAA thanks all public school educators giving their all this school year. WIAA, we teach, we inspire.
Hard to beat Summers in Wisconsin. Waupin leading this one 2-1 as the Warriors bat in the 5th inning.
Hard to beat anywhere besides the Memorial Union in this town in the summer.
Foul back and out of play to Lease. Senior is 0 for 1. She popped to Wickland at first base back in the 3rd. Swings and misses at the 0-1. She's behind 0-2. Lease, captain of volleyball and softball. Figure skating for 15 years as well. She awaits the 0-2 pitch and takes it outside for a ball. You ever seen that softball complex, Brook, that they have in Waupin? They have a beautiful complex there.
I have
been there
not.
a couple of times. It is fantastic.
Well, they got her going. 3rd appearance for the high school team. First since 2015 when they were the runners-up. Then you got to go back to 1985 for the last
Class
time.
A days.
Yeah.
Good at bat here from Lisa. She has battled back.
Waupun's always been good in baseball. They've got a strong American Legion program that take a lot of appearances at the state tournament. There's Joe Navas, who's put together this program.
This one is smacked, fair ball down the left field line. Heading to second base with a stand-up double. Olivia Lease, what a great at-bat. It ends with a leadoff double in this Waupun fifth inning.
Gets around, pulls this one. That's one of the few hits we've seen to the pull side, but that one's well hit over the third baseman's head and down into the corner. Cut off by Street. First time today Waupun's had the leadoff person on.
Rowan Harder, the center fielder, flew to center field her first time up. Bussey gets strike one.
And Domenic's proven she's not afraid to throw down to second to keep the base runners honest. She picked off a runner that way in the second inning and diffused a rally. East was a little slow getting back to second.
Squaring the bunt, bunts it foul. No balls and 2 strikes. Harder, 2 state appearances for basketball, champs in 2022. Second team all-conference outfielder last year as a sophomore, all-conference honorable mention this year. High school and club volleyball as well. Captain on the high school volleyball team. She awaits the 1-1 pitch with a runner on second base. And takes that one off the plate. A little bit low and outside 2-1. It's one thing you see, Bill, quite a bit is multi-sport athletes. 1-2 pitch. This one's going to get down in right field. Rounding third and heading for home. The throw is going to be offline. It's an RBI single for Rowan Harder as Olivia Lease comes in to score Waupun's third run. The Warriors lead it 3-1.
Big hit from the number 9 hole. Harder goes the other way. Dumps this one in front of Wohler and right. Coach Navas was waving the base runner all the way. And she scored easily from second. Waupun now with a 2-run lead here in the 5th.
Still nobody out. And now it's back to the top of the order. So Lease and Harder doing some damage out of the 8 and 9 posts.
That's Harder's only her 6th RBI of the year. But a big pick-me-up here.
Ava Van de Zand. 1 for 2 today. And she has been super busy in right field. Wasting no time, sends this one down the third baseline. Station to station, as Harder will stay at second base. And the Waupun bats have come to life, Bill, these past 2 innings.
Well, 3 straight hits here in the 5th, and still nobody out. Van de Zand with a pitch up, pulls this one down the line. Harder pulls up at second base.
And here comes that big bat of Kaylee Westfall, the catcher.
They got to get her going. She hasn't had a hit in the tournament yet.
Hitting over 600 coming in. Leads the team in RBIs and doubles, as you mentioned earlier. She takes a 1-0 offering off the plates, and she is ahead 2 balls and no strikes. Ava Bussey in a tough spot with runners on first and second. And a 2-0 count to Kaylee Westfall. Make it 3-0 as that one misses high.
Usually coming in to give a word of encouragement to her pitcher.
And on 4 straights, Westfall draws the walk. 4 straight Warriors have reached here in the 5th.
First walk allowed by Bussey. I think she's been a little careful there with Westfall, but probably too careful. Now the infield comes in as Gerritsen checks with her coach for the sign.
An excited Waupin dugouts. The bases are loaded. And there's a strike to Gerritsen, the first baseman. She struck out her last time up. She is 0 for 2, 0 for 5 in the tournaments. Now she will have a word with head coach Josh Novice, sporting that pink bow as they honor a couple of staff members at Waupin who were diagnosed with breast cancer.
Gerritsen 0 for 2 today, second on the team in RBIs with 29, and an RBI opportunity here with nobody out in the fifth.
Swing and a miss as she takes a hack at a changeup. Bussey, well-executed pitch, and she's in the driver's seat. No balls and 2 strikes.
Coach Novice told her to get a good pitch to hit, and that wasn't one of them.
The 0-2 off the end of the bat foul.
Gerritsen's job now is to put the ball in play.
Coach Novice in his second year as head coach, over 30 wins. Another 0-2 pitch, inside corner. Bussey gets Gerritsen looking. Her 5th strikeout of the ball game, and boy, oh boy, Bill, did she need that one.
That was certainly her biggest one. Mid-pitch here. She jams her, and Gerritsen couldn't pull the trigger.
Roz Rivera bats. Bases remain full of Warriors. Now 1 out for the senior DP who singled back in the 4th. She's 1 for 2.
Birthday girl has 17 RBIs on the year.
That one skips into the glove of Van Bennick. Ball 1. Waupin looking to break this one wide open.
Waupin beat New Berlin Eisenhower 2-1 yesterday. Did so without an RBI.
Cracked foul. Yeah, Waupin in that game, just the 3 hits. They scored 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 3rd.
Yeah, the 1 in the 1st, the single, a wild pitch, and 3 errors. In the 3rd, they got a single, a stolen base, a ground out, and a wild pitch. So they're still looking for a big hit. They got one last inning.
The 1-1 pitch is fouled back and out of play. Had the story yesterday in that win. Addie Braun was fantastic in the defense behind her, made the plays, only 1 error.
Today Braun has been good at the stick, 2 for 2 in last inning's big 2-run extra base hit.
Addie Braun awaits on deck. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bussey to the plates. 2-2.
Good job by Ben Bennick.
Harder at 3rd. Van de Zand at 2nd. And Kaylee Westfall stands at first base. Nowhere to put him.
Infield now double play depth.
2-2 pitch in the hands. It's back to Bussey. She will go to home for 1. Gets the 2nd out.
Well, Bussey makes a big pitch. Keeps her cool on the comebacker to the mound. Makes sure of getting the 1 out. She goes home with it, and Ben Bennick, acting like a first baseman, stretches out to get the force.
I wonder if she would have had time to go back down to first base.
I think she wanted to make sure to get 1. And now it's Bussey's job to get Braun, who, as we said a minute ago, has been impressive with a stick today. 2
for 2, a triple her last time up. There's a really nice pitch from Bussey. Braun, just a sophomore. 3 home runs this season.
Now with 20 RBIs. She asks for time.
Huge at bat in this ball game. The 1-1 pitch. Good fastball. That one gets the inside corner. And now Bussey, a strike away from putting out this fire. Bussey, her 1-2. Fly ball, this one deep right field. Maggie Waller going back, and it is a grand slam. Addie Braun, a single, a triple, and a grand slam.
and 6 RBIs.
And the Warriors have broken this one wide open. They now lead this one 7-1.
Making 5 RBIs, but nonetheless, a big hit for a team that was in search of a clutch hit, and there it was. Braun took her the other way. Last inning for a triple. She goes to right field once again, and the Oppo Taco brings in 4. Ball kept carrying. That was not wind aided. There's no wind. That was all Braun. She unloads for the grand slam.
You got Lake Mendota off in the distance. Bill, I can tell you the past couple of days with wind gusts over 30 miles per hour. If this is yesterday, that one ends up in the lake. She got all of that one, no doubt about it, a grand slam for Addie Braun. What a ball game for the sophomore Addie Braun. Now a double away from the cycle. She's been fantastic inside the circle. Here is Kylie Pline, the shortstop. She singled back in the second inning. Now 9 hits for the Warriors. 30 pitches this inning from Ava Bussey,
who's allowed 4 hits and a walk. Climb with a tie-breaking sacrifice fly last inning.
Gets a piece, a ball and 2 strikes to Pline. Pline, one of 4 seniors here for the Warriors in their starting 10. They got the 4 seniors, 4 sophomores, and a pair of juniors. 1-2 pitch, that one gets past Ben Bennett. 2-2. Big crooked 5 spot in this 5th inning for Waupin. The 2-2. Ball 3. Climb the 8th Warrior to bats in this Waupin 5th inning. 3-2 pitch inside as the inning continues, a 2-out walk. And that'll bring up Ryan Babish, the third baseman.
Third baseman, Ryan Babish.
5 runs in this inning. They scored a pair last inning against the tiring Bussey.
Babish plays volleyball and basketball as well as club volleyball. Enjoys graphic design, social media, photography, shopping. There's a strike, and of course playing with her dog. You got a dog, Bill?
I do not.
I can promise you that my 4-year-old Phyllis is watching today. You'd love her.
She's a bigger fan of yours than anybody else, I'm sure.
0-2 pitch. Nice diving catch there from Talon Jersley on the infield. The Warriors bat all 9 in this 5th inning. They get 5 runs, highlighted by Addie Braun's grand slam over the right field wall. Her 4th home run of the season. At the end of 4.5, 7-1 Waupin. Now a message from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIAA network station. Warrior Nation has showed up here in Madison. Waupin about an hour away here from the capital city. There is Addie Braun. She has been the story, doing it inside the circle and at the plates. 7-1. The Warriors leading the Indians in this D2 final.
Braun hasn't allowed a hit since the 1st inning. She's walked a pair, struck out 1, let her defense do the work, and with the stick, she's driven in 5.
Brooklyn Simonis takes ball 1. Simonis 0 for 1. Yesterday in the 5th inning, this is when Mosinee erupted for 7 runs. They trailed 4-0 to start the ball game to Lake Mills.
And we're down 5-2 in the 5th. Put together 8 hits in that inning. Cody Britsky must have been given the right signs in the 5th inning yesterday. He hopes to replicate that right now.
Coach Britsky, a graduate of Tomahawk High School in 2009, a 5th grade teacher in the district, so he's taught a lot of these girls. He's known them a long time. That one misses for ball 3. And, of course, Bill, if you are Mosinee down 7-1, you can't get them all back with one swing of the bat. You need base runners. Still a long way to go. Just got to keep competing.
You want your 8 and 9 hitters to get on base for the big girls. It'll do up in Jershly and Gonzalez, Ben Bennick, and Wooler.
Simonis with a big cut on 3-1. Now 3-2 for the sophomore.
And if you're Braun, you want to throw strikes.
Simonis 3 for 4 yesterday with a run scored. Also knocked in a run. Braun is set. The 3-2 pitch. Outside corner, strike 3.
Only her second strikeout. It's been Simonis both times. There she shoots for the outside corner. Man, that's a good pitcher's pitch.
Emily Verhassel, the number 9 hitter, walked her last time up. One of 2 walks issued by Braun today. That one into the glove of Westfall, strike 1. Waupin looking for their 20th win of the season. Ball 1. Pacelli defeating Oakfield to win the Division 5 crown. It was Fall Creek in their first ever state tournament appearance, beating Cuba City 7-0 to win Division 4. Prescott, their first state title in school history, 3-1 over Laconia in Division 3. Braun's 1-1 pitch, make it 2-1 to follow this Division 2 championship game. Division 1 this evening with Kenosha Bradford, who beats Watertown 1-0 last night, and Milton, who knocked off Kaukauna, the 3-time reigning state champions, 5-3. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Been a day for first-time winners, and Waupin would like to join Prescott
and Fall Creek
in the winner's circle for as first-time winners.
Swing and a miss as Braun goes up in the zone against Verhasselt, and it's back-to-back Ks for Braun against the Indians here in this 5th inning. Another look.
Well, she's rise ball there, and Verhasselt can't get to it. And she keeps the bases clear now for Jershly.
When you face Jershly, she's always dangerous, but you like to see her in the batter's box with the bases empty. Jershly scoring the Indians' first run after reaching on an error in the 1st inning. Get that inside to Parker yesterday. She was 3 for 5, 2 runs, 3 RBIs.
We'll see Taylor's brother Keegan at the state baseball tournament Tuesday or Wednesday. He's a Division 1 recruit, going to go to South Dakota State. He's a senior. Taylor just a sophomore.
1-0 pitch, smacked on the ground to Plime at short. The long throw not in time as Jershly with that speed going to get the infield single, her first hits of this ball game. Her grandfather, Mike Jershly, is the manager for the AAA Omaha Storm Chasers of the Royals organization. Her uncle, Justin Jershly, is the manager for the AAA Charlotte Knights White Sox organization. Good hustle down the first base line.
Grandpa Mike won a World Series ring of the Kansas City Royals, longtime third base coach for the Royals. It is a baseball family. And Jershly can really run. I mean, she's a good athlete. She was in the state track meet we mentioned as a part of the Mosinee 1,600-meter relay team last week in lacrosse.
I would like to know how long it takes her to go around the base paths, because she can run. As you mentioned, she's got some speed.
Well, I think the Mosinee fans would like to find out right now if Gonzalez hits one to the gap, because they could use a run or 2.
Big cut there from Gonzalez, and now Amber behind 0-2. Gonzalez hitless in 2 trips, both times Grounding to Carly White at second base, who's made some spectacular plays defensively. Behind Braun there at second base. Jersley at first. 0-2 to Gonzalez. She pops it up. This one a mile high on the infield. And it is going to be caught by Plime, the shortstop. Couple of strikeouts for Braun as Mosinee kept off the board. Now a message from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIAA network station.
The 2024 WIAA Softball Championships are brought to you by the Wisconsin DOT. Zero in Wisconsin. Together, we can save lives.
Waupin batted all 9 Warriors in the 5th as they played at 5. Waupin up 7-1. Ava Bussey threw 33 pitches in that 5th inning. She's at 87 total pitches. In contrast, Braun no more than 16 pitches in any inning. She's at a total of 68. Olivia Lease, she doubled to start that 5th inning. If you recall, Bill, that was a very competitive at-bat. She fell behind in the counts, fouled a few tough pitches off, and got the rally going, doubling and scoring.
And she pulled the ball down the left field line.
Behind once again, 0-2. She lays off of that pitch, a ball and 2 strikes on the Waupin senior left fielder.
Olivia and Van de Zan, the only players that have pulled Bussey today. Everybody else has hit the ball either center field or right field.
Lease, president of the National Honor Society, going to UW La Crosse for physical therapy. 2024 salutatorian, getting it done in the classroom. Here's a high fly ball down the line in left, and making a nice catch in foul territory is Adeline Straits. Covered some distance. Nice grab.
He sure did. Went a long way to make that catch, about 300 feet away, or 200 feet away.
Lease gave it a ride, but credit Straits. Tough catch.
And then crapped into the wall. Long out.
Rowan Harder, the center fielder, an RBI single her last time up. She takes the first pitch from Bussey into right center, and Amber Gonzalez chases that one down to make the catch.
She too went a long way and then reached out to rob Harder of extra bases. At the last second, real nice play by Gonzalez.
Gonzalez has got some speed, and she shows it there on the defensive side in center. So back to the top of the order in Ava Van de Zand. She's 2 for 3 with a pair of singles as she bats with nobody on. Good pitch there from Bussey. Right at the knee, strike 1. That one finds its way into left field. Just missing the glove of Jersley, the shortstop. And Van de Zand on base for the 3rd time today with a 2-out single. She's been fantastic in that number 1 spot.
Well hit ball there, and scooted under the glove of Jersley and into left.
Kaylee Westfall reaching for the first time with a walk. Came in on the fist, ground ball to Hendrick at second base, and that'll end the inning. 7-1 as Mosinee comes up in the 6th. Now a message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station. There you see the line for the Division I championship game. Kenosha, Bradford, and Milton coming up next.
Supposed to start 15 minutes ago, those people are saying, and maybe some viewers are saying the same thing, but we had an hour and 17-minute rain delay in the midst of the Division III championship game, and that's put us behind schedule, even though it is a lovely night here, particularly if you're a Waupin fan.
Alana Bembenek, 3, 4, and 5, heart of the order to face Addie Braun in this 6th inning. It is getting late for the Indians. 0-1 on Bembenek, the catcher, 0 for 2 in this ball game as she steps outside the box. Championship Saturday here in Madison. Congratulations to Kettle Moraine Badger, who won the girls lacrosse title, and Middleton in boys lacrosse.
First ever championships in WIAA history.
Ben Bennick is aboard to lead off the 6th inning. That one gets her left calf. Taking one for the team. Tosses her bat. Makes her way down to first base. Hit by a pitch. Here's the cleanup hitter, Maggie Waller. 1 for 2. A single to right. Back in the 1st inning. Swing and a miss. Up in the zone.
Waller was swinging for the downs there, and she's the leader in home runs in this club.
State tennis was also this week here in Madison. State baseball kicks off on Monday. And girls soccer next week as well. The 0-1 pitch. That one is sent foul. Another great tournament. LeVar Ridgway, WIAA tournament manager. Always a great event here in Madison. Phenomenal atmosphere. Braun deals an 0-2. White unable to make the play. Throw down to third base is going to be late as Ben Bennick is into third. And it's runners on the corners here for Mosinee.
That ball had a lot of spin on it, and White had trouble finding the handle because of it. I think that'll be a hit, but tough chance. And aggressive base running to be sure by Ben Bennick, who took the extra base. You can see she just can't get the handle on the spinning ball. And there'll be runners on the corners, and Coach Navas, sensing his club needs to settle down, decides to caucus in the circle. This may be a reminder. You got a 6-run lead. Let's play smart. Let's limit the free passes and get the last 6 outs. Meanwhile, Mosinee again, sure in their dugout, leaning on their 7-run 5th inning yesterday when they bunched 8 hits, saying we can come back on these guys.
Yeah, that big 5th inning yesterday, scoring the 7. Won 10-9. As Lake Mills added a few runs late.
Well, they got one in the top of the 7th and took Waller's walk-off in the bottom of the 7th to punch Mosinee's ticket here.
Brianna Dulock is going to be the runner now at first base in place of Waller. Have been Bennick now at third. She was hit by a pitch to begin this frame. And Addie Henrik, the freshman second baseman. She has flown out to Van de Zandt and Wright. Both plate appearances.
Last one, pretty nice play by Van de Zandt to Robert.
Ball 1.
Dulock dancing around down there at first, but if she's going to attempt to steal second, she better make it when you're down to your last 6 outs and you're down 6 runs.
The 1-0 pitch is cracked up along third, foul. 1-1. Addie Braun has been spectacular today. Of course, the grand slam helping her own cause.
And quieted some pretty noisy bats.
Changeup. This one popped up on the infield. White goes back a couple of steps, makes the catch. And Ben Bennick will have to stay at third. Braun retires the number 5 hitter Hendrick for the first out here in the 6th inning. Brings up Tristan Wickland, the first baseman. She reached via the walk in the 4th. In from the left-handed batter's box. Lays a bunt down, a perfect bunt. She bunts it to shortstop. A run comes in. It's a 7-2 ball game.
perfectly executed bunt. Shortstop Ployne moving to third. I don't know why. But anyway, she vacated the shortstop position, and Ployne got the ball past the pitcher and right out to where the shortstop normally plays. It goes as an RBI single.
And it probably doesn't change anything because you'd still have first and seconds, and that run would have scored. Here's Addie Straits. A couple of fly balls out to Van de Zandt in right.
Well, she was bunting for a hit there. Is that,
for sure.
That was not a sacrifice situation. Again,
not this late in the ball game. At that time, down by 7. They inch closer now. It's 8-2. As Wickland with the 4th hit of the ball game for Mosinee. First and second, 1 out. Out of play. Braun ahead of the counts. Again, another foul ball, right side.
Drake tried to take every ball from Braun that way. Flown out twice to the right fielder, who's had 4 chances in this game.
Straight second team at Great Northern Conference. Swing and a miss. Fooled a little bit on that pitch. And that is the second out.
She changes speeds here and locked up Strake with a real defensive swing.
4th K on the scorecard for Braun in this championship game. So it's up to Brooklyn Simonis, the sophomore DP, to keep this inning alive for Mosinee.
And Braun has had Simonis' number today with 2 strikeouts.
2 over 4 in the game. And she's ahead once again, strike 1. Right back to Braun. She goes to third, and that's a close play, but
well, I think
they're showing some flexibility.
Everybody in the place thought she was going to throw to first, including her third baseman, who had to scurry back to the bag and then stretch out to get the third out.
Some flexibility there from Babish at third base, doing the splits. 7-2 to the 7th inning. Now a message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station. Earlier clouds and some rain has given way to sunny skies here at Goodman Diamond in Madison. Weather's been good in this Division II championship game. We have reached the 7th inning. Waupin leading at 7-2.
It was rainy earlier, and that's why if you're tuning in expecting to see Kenosha Bradford against Milton in the divisional untitled game, that'll follow this about 45 minutes after the conclusion of this one. So we're running behind schedule because of a rain delay in the Division III game earlier this afternoon.
Bussey gets the Warriors heart of the order. Gerritsen, Rivera, and Braun here in this 7th inning. Big inning for Waupin in the 5th. They played at 5. This one is chopped up along third. Foul near the Mosinee dugouts. This next pitch will be Bussey's 100th of the ball game. Gerritsen, senior first baseman, 0 for 3 today. Ahead of the count, 3 balls and 1 strike. Waupin, their 3rd trip to the state softball tournaments. 3-1 pitch to the right side. Hendrick fields the second baseman, and Gerritsen is retired to begin this Warriors 7th. Waupin back in Class A in 1985 made the tournaments. And in 2015, a runner-up to Lacrosse Logan. Will the third time be the charm here for the Warriors? They are in good shape, just 3 outs away. Fly ball to right field. Waller coming in and makes the catch. Good play there from Waller.
Had a good jump on that ball.
Tough play to make, that line drive.
But again,
a rope.
The sun's a factor too.
Yes.
You see the shadows creeping over the infield. If you're in right field, the sun's, you're looking right into that sun.
Here is Addie Braun. She's a double away from the cycle. 3 for 3, takes ball 1. She singled in the second, tripled in the fourth, and that grand slam over the right field wall in the 5th inning to clear the bases. What a ball game for the sophomore. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Be cool to see a cycle.
Especially if you're a Waupin fan.
Nobody on, 2 out. 2 balls and a strike. Looking ahead to the Mosinee 7th. 9, 1, and 2 in the order for the Indians. Braun ahead of the count, 2-1.
Bussy wanting to get her teammates back in the dugout.
Bussy with a strike. So run the count full. Bussy to Braun, the 3-2 payoff pitch. Out to right field. Waller in foul territory makes the catch. So retire Braun for the first time in the ball game. 7-2 to the bottom of the 7th. Now a message from your local station. This is your WIAA network station. Waupin 3 outs away from a Division II state title. The Warriors 7 runs on 11 hits. Pair of errors. And for Mosinee, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error for the Indians. Emily Verhassel, the number 9 hitter. She walked back in the 3rd, struck out her last time up. 0 for 1. Ball 1.
He's heard about Braun's exploits at the plate in the last half inning. On the mound, she's thrown a 4-hitter. She threw a 5-hitter yesterday and winning 2-1.
Chopper to shortstop climb, long throw, and Garrettson unable to hang on. That would have been a bang-bang play. At any rate, you have Verhassel with a leadoff hit to begin the 7th inning.
I gotta think that's an error on the first base.
You think so?
We'll see how it's ruled, but
Throw it to Peter, Bill?
I think so. But it doesn't matter. She's on board, and that's what Mosinee needs. And here's Jerschley.
Jerschley, a single her last time up. She's had a phenomenal state tournament. She's 1 for 3 in this ball game. Scored one of Mosinee's 2 runs in this ball game back in the 1st. Good strike there from Braun.
For the record, it is an error on the first baseman.
So E3 on the scorecard. That is Waupin's 3rd error of the game. They had 1 yesterday, but they made some really big plays during the course of these last 2 games.
The other 2 errors came when Jerschley reached in the 1st inning and let the 2nd on catcher's error, and Jerschley stole the base. But you're right, defensively they've been sound up till now.
1 ball and 2 strikes. And the Great Northern Conference Co-Player of the Year.
She's just a junior.
Swing and a miss. Big strikeout there for Addie Braun.
Really was. She's just a sophomore, I should say, and she'll be back, but that's not what she wanted here. She flanked through a bad pitch there. Pitch up in her eyes and out of the zone. Braun will take it.
Here's Amber Gonzalez, the senior center fielder. 0 for 3 today, last time up. Flew to Plime at short. She takes a big cuts. Alana Bembenek awaits on deck. Verhazelt at first. 1 out. Bottom of the 7th inning. Mosinee trails it by 5. And that one gets away from Westfall. And hustling down to second base into scoring position is Emily Verhazelt.
Gonzalez, a .375 hitter at the plate. 4 for 8 in the tournament. Her job is to get on any way at all.
And with Verhazelt going down to second base, the force play no longer available for Waupin at second base.
But Waupin's not concerned about her. They're counting outs.
Line drive looping into left field. That gets down for a base hit. Verhazelt is going to score without a throw. It's an RBI double for Amber Gonzalez. And it's a 7-3 ball game.
Well, Gonzalez does her job and gets on base. That's with a little aplomb by dumping this one between the left fielder and center fielder, and then uses her speed to take the extra base. It's a hustle double that scores a run. Lease gets the ball into the shortstop, who was unaware that Gonzalez was taking the extra base. So Gonzalez trades positions with Verhazelt. Still only 1 out in the 7th.
Alana Bembenek hit by a pitch in the 6th inning. Strike 1 for Braun. Milton and Kenosha Bradford to follow in the Division I championship game. Braun takes a peek down at her wristband, toes the rubber, and comes at the plate with the 0-1 pitch. Foul up along third. Shadow's playing a little bit of a factor right now.
And that's not good news if you're a hitter. Braun's in the sun. Batter's box in the shadow.
0-2 pitch. White at second base. Sure-handed second baseman for Waupin makes the play. 2 down. And Mosinee down to their final outs. Fans are on their feet. A lot of black and gold. Waupin Nation making the trip here to Goodman Diamond.
They're 1 out away from bumping off the top-ranked team in the state.
Here is Maggie Waller. She is 2 for 3 today. The cleanup hitter for Mosinee. Gonzalez down to third base. There's a strike. 0-1.
Waller 2 for 3 today after hitting a walk-off sacrifice fly in the semifinals against Lake Mills.
The 0-1 pitch. High fly ball. Harder going back in center. And she makes the catch. And for the first time in school history, the Waupin Warriors are state softball champions.
The Mosinee 7th, 1 run on 1 hit with 1 error and 1 left.
Addie Braun is your hero, both with the bat. She drives in 5, including a grand slam. She does it in the circle by scattering 5 hits and making that grand slam at home run stand up. And Waupin hands Mosinee only their 2nd loss of the year.
And now it's time for your Wisconsin DOT play of the game. Grand salami time, Bill.
Well, it's the highlight of the 5-run fifth inning, which turned this game around. Braun had 3 hits. That was the loudest one. The opposite field drive that breaks open the game and gave her and her teammates some breathing room for the last 3 innings against the hot-hitting Mosinee Indian Club, which had averaged 9 runs a game, but were pretty quiet today.
Waupin picks up its 20th win of the season, and we are joined by their head coach, Josh Novice. Coach, congratulations. What a day for Waupin softball. How would you describe the effort these past 2 days in Madison?
Legendary. Absolutely legendary. This is 48 years in the making.
Yeah, your town's always been known for its baseball program. What have you done to come here in 2 years and get them a state championship?
I learned from the best. From Mr. Rohr to Tom Hangstrom, Derek Stanke. Amazing coaches that taught me a ton. And these girls, they know how to play the game, and we just try not to mess it up on them.
The emotion tells us everything, Coach Novice. When you think about this group 20, 30 years down the road, what are a couple of things that you'll always remember? What made this group of young ladies so special?
A lot of people have this, but they have a faith in God that just take them through everything. And then from last year's trials all the way through here, and it's been a 2-year journey for this.
And what about your sophomore pitcher? Not a bad day.
Yeah, she's a good kid. She's a good kid.
And she swings a nice bat.
Yeah, you know, we'll be on the mound working on stuff in a couple days too, I guarantee you.
Coach Novice, thank you so much. Congratulations. You enjoy this state title.
Thank you so much. God bless.
Coach Josh Novice of the state champion Waupin Warriors. When we come back, the trophy presentation from Goodman Diamond in Madison. Now a message from our statewide sponsors. This is your WIAA network station. Another champion crowned here today in Madison on this championship Saturday, 7-3, Waupin over Mosinee, as the Warriors claim the Division II title. Let's send it down to the field for the awards and trophy presentation.
Now we ask each player to come forward as their name is read to receive their individual medal from the 2024 WIAA Division II State Champion, Waupin Warriors. Haley Westfall, Reagan Holtz, Olivia Lease, Rowan Harder, Roslyn Rivera, Ava Vandezen, Lexi Gerritsen, Addison Braun, Hannah Beatty, Aubrey Farley, Ryan Babish, Carly White, Maggie Kluge. Leah Buwalda. Amelia Jones. Kylie Klein. Caroline Kluge. And Jalen Lendl. Will Coach Josh Novice please come forward to receive the trophy for the champion Waupin Warriors.
To get to Madison, they had to knock off the two-time reigning state champion Freedom Irish, and they were fantastic these last 2 days in Madison. They are your champions. What a run.
No question. I mean, they beat Freedom to get here. They beat the #1 team in the state here in the title game. They scored a one-run victory in the semifinals, doing it the hard way, and then Addie Braun took over here both in the circle and with the 5 RBIs, including a grand slam, and runs her record to 17-1 in her sophomore year.
Congratulations to head coach Josh Novice and Waupin, your Division II state champions. Again, the final score, Waupin 7, Mosinee 3. Coming up, our Division I final with Milton and Kenosha Bradford. That is coming up shortly. Stay right here. For the first time in school history, the Warriors are taking the championship trophy back to Waupin. For Bill Brophy and our outstanding production crew, I'm Shane Sparks, saying so long for Goodman Diamond in Madison.
Congratulations to all.